Hey Earthlings, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about something that has been on my heart for a while. A couple months ago I made my very first YouTube video, and a big part of that was me just talking about how I didn't love myself and I didn't love my body. But I've had a lot of girls reach out to me and just kind of ask me to go into more depth about that and more detail and kind of just discuss how I started loving myself and just to go in a little bit more detail about that. So that's what I'm going to do today. Basically I kind of broke this video up into two separate parts, and within those two parts there are three different pointers. So the first part of this is what you should start doing to love yourself, and then the second part is what you should stop doing to love yourself. So kind of just three different things that I started doing and that I stopped doing to learn how to love myself and to just love my body. So the first thing that you need to do is start removing any and all negativity from your life. So that's not always going to be easy, because more than likely the negativity around you is going to be people, or it is going to be several people who are in your lives. It's not easy to remove them from your life, but it's something that you just have to do for yourself, and you have to realize that it's okay to be selfish sometimes. So think about it like this: if people around you are filling your head with negative thoughts about yourself, if they're constantly telling you that you are not worthy enough and that you are not lovable, that you are not good enough, then that is exactly how you are going to feel. So as hard as it may be, just start by cutting back time that you spend with these people. Start to slowly just distance yourself away from them, and you will notice a lot that you're going to feel so much better. You're going to just feel more positive. You're going to feel better about yourself, and seriously, just do it, because that really is the first step. So the second thing that you need to start doing is changing your mindset. And I understand that's a lot easier said than done, but it starts with removing negativity, and then from then you are able to change your mindset. You're not going to be able to change your mindset until you have removed negativity from your life. Try as you may, but if you're trying to be positive and say encouraging things to yourself, it can work for so long until you are around those negative people who are bringing you down. And changing your mindset isn't easy, but a way to start that is by changing your habits. So for example, when I first started my fitness journey, I of course hated my body a lot. I was just overweight and just very unhappy. But the first thing I would do in the morning time when I woke up is I would go into the bathroom and lift my shirt up and just check out my stomach and just point out about how much I hated it. And I would just think to myself, I hate my stomach, it's flabby and there's rolls and blah 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 blah. And I would just pick myself apart and just point out everything that I didn't like about myself. So a good way to have positive reinforcement with that is, instead of running to the bathroom in the morning time to point out everything that you hate about yourself, start your morning off by choosing to have a good day, and maybe you just stay in bed for 5 minutes longer, and you just think about okay, today is going to be a good day. I am not going to hate myself today. Read your Bible, read a book, anything to just start you off on the right foot. Your mind is a very, very powerful weapon. It can be used against you or for you. So the third thing that you need to do is find something that you enjoy doing and do it every single day. Whether that is napping or yoga or running or working out, whatever it is that makes you happy, just do it. Find what it is in you that you're passionate about, drawing, journaling, anything like that, and just do it. Because first of all, it's going to be a stress and anxiety reliever, and it's going to make you feel good about yourself. It's going to make you feel good on the inside. When you feel good on the inside, you're going to feel good on the outside. Am I right or am I right? I'm right. If you didn't know, I'm right. So then moving on to the things that you should stop doing. The first one is you should stop comparing yourself to other people. I want to point out that I think it is perfectly fine to admire someone's work ethic or admire someone's body, or to think of it as motivation or something. But there's a difference between admiring something and then becoming completely obsessed with it. Becoming obsessed or envious of someone else's body or their life just really messes up your mentality. A lot of the time too, someone who you think has a perfect body has gotten plastic surgeries or lip injections, butt implants, breast implants, any cellulite removal, anything like that. And I don't have a problem with that. I think that's perfectly fine. Like, you can do whatever you want to do. But the thing about that is, like, it's just not something that is achievable for a lot of people. A lot of people don't have the financial means to do that. And sometimes people will get, like, you know, specifically like butt implants, and they're not going to tell you about it because they want you to kind of think it's real. So basically, you are comparing yourself to something that is unrealistic and something that is not real. So it's just an unrealistic expectation and unrealistic comparison. Also, just keep in mind that, like, on social media, more than likely people are going to just portray their best image about themselves. So they're not going to show you the bad days. They're not going to show you the days when they, like, don't feel pretty or anything like that. And a lot of people aren't going to share insecurities about themselves because they don't want, you know, people to think that there's anything wrong with them. They want to portray this perfect image. Just know, like, it's not real. Everyone has, you know, their insecurities. Everyone has bad days, days where they feel bloated, days where they have zits or something like that. But, you know, just social media enables you to cover up that and to display a completely different life. Okay, so the second thing that you should stop doing is putting a timeline of when you're going to love yourself, or like when you're going to start loving yourself. So, like, don't say, like, okay, you know, I'll love my body when this happens. I'll love myself, my body, when A, B, and C happen. When I have a flat stomach, when I don't have arm fat, when I have, like, a big butt. Because, like, that's not how it works, trust me. If you don't start now, then you are never going to be happy with yourself, even when you have achieved these other things that you are desiring right now. I remember, like, when I first started working out, I was like, I was bigger, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be happy when I'm skinny and when I have, like, six-pack abs. So I started doing lots and lots of cardio, and long story short, whenever I got to the point where I was, like, pretty skinny and I had six-pack of abs, that sounds weird, but either way, I was not happy. I was still unhappy. It's because, like, my insecurities and just my issues were within, and it honestly didn't have anything to do with my outside appearance, because I had achieved something that I thought would make me happy on the outside. I had achieved the body that I thought would make me happy, and I was even more miserable than before. And part of that is because I thought I was going to be happy once I had achieved that, once I was really lean, once I had those abs, but I wasn't. I was even more miserable. And honestly, it is because I wasn't happy on the inside. I didn't love myself, you know, I didn't love myself on the inside, so how could I love myself on the outside? So just start today. Stop nitpicking every little thing that you find that is wrong with you. Start to just let that go. Your insecurities, everything that you don't like about yourself, just let it go. Focus on the good. Focus on the positive in your life. Focus on the things that you like about yourself. Focus on the positivity and the good, and then I promise it will start to outweigh the negativity. So the third thing that you should stop doing is embracing your flaws. Yes, I said you should stop embracing your flaws. And here's why. I'm going to read the definition of flaw. I wrote it down on my handy dandy notebook. Okay, so the definition of a flaw is a mistake or fault in something that makes it useless or less effective. A mark or fault that spoils something.
2 hours later.
I can't read my own handwriting. We're gonna try that again. I figured it out. Okay, rewind. That didn't happen. So I'm embarrassing. A flaw is a mistake or fault in something that makes it useless or less effective. A mark or fault that spoils something and makes it less beautiful or perfect. So when we are pointing out flaws that we think, we are pointing out stuff that makes us less beautiful or makes us less perfect. And the thing about that is, typically these flaws that we point out are physical features, but they're not even flaws to begin with. Like, you know, you can say, like, I don't like my nose, it's too big, or my eyebrows are uneven, I hate them, I hate my chin, I hate my eyes, I hate the fact that I have cellulite, anything like that. That is not a flaw. That is something that makes you you, and that's something that makes you uniquely you, and that is a part of you. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that is a flaw. And a big one is cellulite. I know so many people hate the fact that they have cellulite, and they say that it is a flaw. But the thing about cellulite is it is not a flaw. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just a thing that is. It's just a thing. It's a thing that most women have, and it doesn't make you any less worthy or any less beautiful. My value and my worthiness as a woman will not be contingent upon a physical feature, or any physical features for that matter. They are just part of what makes you you. They're part of your chemical, your DNA makeup. They are just what makes you uniquely you. So instead of embracing things that you view as flaws, just embrace you. Embrace who you are as a person. Embrace everything that comes with you. Embrace your body, your skin, what God has made you to look like. Just embrace it. And once you learn to just accept it, and instead of thinking of it as flaws, you will just be so much happier. You will just be able to finally start loving yourself. Okay guys, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I know that was kind of long. I hope it wasn't too long. I'm going to have to edit out probably half of this. I just can't help it. It's just something that I really do feel very truly passionate about. So as I was editing this video, I realized that there was a couple other things that I wanted to say. I just want to point out that even if you do these certain things, every single day for a month, I wouldn't expect it to just be you wake up one day and then all of a sudden you're cured and that you love yourself all of a sudden, because it's something that's going to take daily effort, and it's a constant thing that you have to work on. You're not going to wake up one day and all of a sudden be oh hey, I love myself now. And just know it's okay to struggle, and it's okay to feel really good about yourself one day and then have a total bad week, or just feel really bad about yourself the next day. It's a natural thing, and especially if you have been struggling with this, you're not going to all of a sudden get cured or get fixed or whatever. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a battle. You're gonna be back and forth a lot, and try as you may, but it's not something that is an instant fix, and it's not something that once you start to love yourself and be nicer to yourself for a week, it's not you're gonna be like that the rest of your life. It's something that you just have to seriously just constantly work on, and just with any relationship, you have to constantly work at it. So especially a relationship with yourself, you have to constantly work at it. Think about it like this, if you're trying to have a relationship with someone, you're not going to point out all the things that you don't like about them, all the things that are ugly about them, the things that you don't like about them. You are going to point out the good things about them, and you're going to build them up. The same thing that you should be doing with yourself. Pointing out the good things about yourself, the things that you like and love about yourself, and building yourself up, building up your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and your self-worth. Some daily little things that you can do. Put some makeup on. Today I just went all out, put on a full face of makeup because I wanted to, and because I don't do it enough, and I was I'm feeling a little bit not cute today. So just little things like that can help just improve your attitude, which will in turn improve your mindset. Also, just do relaxation stuff, take a bubble bath, go on a walk by yourself, just be out in the sunlight, in the sunshine, just enjoy nature, and just look around you and just see how big this world is, and don't let the smallness of your situation define your whole entire life and change your whole entire life and your mindset about life. Because seriously, life is so beautiful, and you should not spend it hating yourself. You should not spend every single day just critiquing yourself, because that doesn't make for a very happy life. And I know it's so much easier said than done, but just trust me, just start doing these things to just reinforce positivity and love back in your life, and I promise it'll start to reflect on the outside and in your mindset. Hey guys, so thanks for watching these videos. I want to do more of these real talk videos because I just enjoy talking about these type of subjects, even though I probably just do a whole lot of rambling, but it's fine. It's totally fine. But anyway guys, so thanks for watching. Like this video if you want to see more videos like this. Comment down below if there are any other suggestions that you want me to talk about, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.